Hi. It's a bunch of nobodies that I'm not watching yet, but I'm gonna be watching y'all eventually when y'all find out that I'm famous, and then you come look at me. Okay. Well, this is an update to what's been going on. Okay. Now, my spirit is okay. It's well. Like I prayed. I did a lot of praying. I cast some enemies out. So we're just gonna keep going and see what I'm gonna let God work this out for me right in front of y'all. Just showing you my vulnerableness. This is gonna take a lot of my vulnerableness because there's a lot of I am a very strong woman. There's a lot of stuff that I won't do, but I was not really being focused. So this is a lesson in being focused and who you are, knowing who you are, and when the devil knows who you are, you got to watch out because the devil is going to use anybody he can to manipulate you to make you think that yourself in a predicament that he has to rescue you or he don't mind rescuing you, but he wants you to be wise enough to not put yourself in your I'm still learning how to love and embrace myself, and I'm ignorant to a lot of the ways of what men would do because I'm not really thinking they're gonna come out and hurt you. I'm like, okay, forget that I'll protect myself, but taking your security is a totally different thing. So it's a good learning process for me, and I'm about to let you know what happened, and then I'm gonna let you know what God gave me to calm my spirit right now in this situation. I'm still, He didn't give me the answer on what I'm about to do exactly, but I'm telling you, my spirit is calm because I was really about to like fall apart. Like I was having like flashbacks and thinking about old stuff, like killing people. That's not cool, yo. I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to be dark. I'm trying to do something great, and your spirit is somebody else's spirit. Look, you gotta check it. It's real spirits. You better watch it. So, all right. First thing is, I came out to Savannah, Georgia, on a limb. There was a lot of questionable things that I did question when I first came out here, and I didn't act on them because I was trying to trust. I was trying to do something different, and that doesn't mean you don't trust the next person. It just means I have to be wise in who I trust. If I don't understand something, I need to go to somebody who's wiser than me and be able to take criticism both up and down, good or bad. So I got a little problem with that because I don't have that many people I can go to. So, and then people that I can trust, like with trust and other stuff. Like, you got to be a straight up, cool, slick, honest, God sent person for you to be really talking to me because I'm really unique and I'm intelligent and everything else. But I did not do an intelligent move. Like, I did not. I was thinking with my eyes and I was thinking with my destiny, and I didn't see the danger that was coming ahead because I literally, genuinely trusted someone, and because of that, my security now had been taped. It was was messed with. I had look, y'all. Wait, I had to call the boys on. Had to, cause not because I wanted to, but because I wanted to make sure that yeah, I made a stupid mistake by trusting you and you bringing me out here and helping me, but you're not finna just throw me out. You're not finna get mad over something that didn't happen and throw me out, unless you finna drive me back to where you picked me up at. Then you just better just stay on one side of the room, and we just roommates for now. And but other than that, my security was off. He was bringing random females who steal and do all this stuff that he knew of, and then bring them willingly into the room. Yeah, he was trying to intimidate me because I wouldn't have sex with him. So he was intimidating me with the other girl, trying to have sex with her in front of me, but then she didn't want to have sex. So I'm not gonna let you sit there and have sex in front of me with the other girl that you don't want to. Now, if you want to go and do you and be a hoe, do you. That's just a better reason for me not to sleep with you. You think I'm gonna sleep with you now? You dare show I ain't about to sleep with you now. So that was something that I put my little self in. So now that I I don't really know the next step, because my whole mindset was get a car, get get a job, get out here, get busy, hustle, 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 move, 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 make money, help bring money to the table, grow, come back, help my family. But I didn't proceed the craziness because I completely said over and over again what I didn't want and what I don't do. So I don't know what this opposite day is, that you tell somebody what you don't like and then they do what you don't like just to make you mad. Uh, nah, bruh. But see, after I said nah, bruh, this is the stupid part. You somewhere you don't know where you at, crazy. So now I gotta be smart about this and be wisdom about this and be like, hey, look, you lied to me. Point blank, you lied to me. So I'm gonna call the police on you if if you renege and try to throw me out again. And you try to throw me out again because you brought a girl in there that wouldn't have sex with you. That ain't my fault. That ain't had nothing to do with me. Ain't had nothing to do with me. No. Tell her about me. Look, I don't have time for the drama. That's what I said. And I'm a straightforward person, so but tell her about me. So many people who are women in particular go out saying they're straightforward and then they act different. So, the people who are really straightforward, it kind of blends, and then they think you're going to do what another person did because that's their experience and you won't heal from that experience. I'm looking for men, grown men, but that ain't what I want. I wanna be successful. I wanna bring something to the table. I wanna show people my skills. I can act, I can dance, I can teach. I love kids. I wanna own a school. There's so much things that I wanna do, and I refuse to let people allow me to settle. I don't care if you tell me, hey, you better call nobody. I'm about to pick up the phone soon as you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick up the phone while you sitting in front of me, because you're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do. Not my husband. You may want to be, and you're in your little fantasy world, but that's my bad, because I should have not trusted that this was just a a business or whatever. If you got sugar babies and sugar mamas, and you bringing that into your life, you have to take the responsibility of what you did. Okay, he was a sugar daddy. So now you put a sugar daddy in a boyfriend material. What you think finna happen? And I knew that, but I ignored it because I was trying to see my future, and I did. That's not good. You have to pay attention to the signs God gave you. And God gave me some signs while we was driving. I still just kept ignoring it because I was trying to give a stranger the benefit of the doubt. And that's not something that you want to do, especially being young women. We got to be real careful about what we say, what we do, and how we carry ourselves. So, not, I give my little 2 cents about, me being tricked. But if you didn't lie, I wouldn't have been tricked. You told the truth, I would be living in luxury. But you lie. And you don't own nothing. You ain't no businessman. You don't do nothing but work hard trying to make the next check and don't know where that check at, because you're probably a druggie, and then you ain't no dealer. You stuck in it. And if you telling me you ain't on drugs, then you have a hell of a problem, because you are acting druggy in a sane mind. That is the most dangerous combination. I watch Criminal Minds and all that extra stuff. You ain't finna get me caught up trying to hold me hostage. I ain't the one. You got the wrong one. I don't rebuke you and everything. But then I can't rebuke no more because my spiritual mama said, all right now, just, just pray in secret, go and I did. But I was a little hot, so, I had to make sure he knew who he was. You ain't gonna offend. You don't know who my God is? Boy, you tripping. You missed the wrong one. See, I'm an actual real saint. So you messed with the wrong one this one. So my fault, my bad, y'all. But I am comfortable in my spirit, so I'm relaxed for now. I'm just waiting on the next I'm now the next go around, trying to figure out what I'm about to do now. Cause I'm not. Look, I'll go in a shelter before I deal with drama and a whole bunch of extra. My body take it. Like I'm too spoiled for that. I'm not spoiled like I want you to do everything for me, but I want you to at least treat me like I'm a lady. Like I deserve some type of respect. If I ain't do nothing, don't what you yelling at me for? And then apologizing and then go and do the same thing. So you want sorry the first time because you could have did. You didn't learn. You didn't learn. And those are people I don't date. But I like men to take charge and be them. And and I sold him a dream that he sold me back to myself. So you got to be real careful. So right now, I'm waiting for him to get off of work so you can see how my spirit is so nice right now, and I'm praying that it stays this way, cause but whew, I think I just other things irritate me more when you already irritate me. Like your eyebrow irritates me, the way you walk, how you look, like everything that I might have found attractive have 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 left the building, and so the only thing I can think of is, ugh, what did I do? Ugh, ugh, ugh. Nikhil, that was dumb. But I'm not mad at myself. I'm just upset at myself because I didn't go with my inner gut, and my inner gut told me, and I can't say it didn't because it did. I just kept pushing it to the side because I really wanted it so bad. But your wants will get you killed. And God spared my life so many times, and now that I want to live, I take life very seriously. I'm not gonna willingly put myself in harm's way, but I will admit that I was ignorant at moments that made me desperate to reach out because you feel like, hey, my other alternative was living outside. I was already living outside here and there. I was taking my stuff outside and just making a little home outside, and it just seemed so much better than what I would have had, and I probably would have been so much better in the woods right where I was, confessing where I would have been, and I would have been better off. But yet I'm learning to take on things that I've unfortunately added on to this walk that I have to go, but it teaches me how to be aware and very very alert, and you pass out the things that's going on and girls are missing, and you always saying not me, not me. And this is a very close, a very 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 close call. And not because, yeah, my God is powerful and all strong, but always alert, and my spirit was always looking out for me. And when you get to know me, you'll understand that better, because once you start understanding what I went through and the things that I went through at a very early age with my mind, and just having the ability just to say what I'm saying now, it's a miracle in itself, because I had a lost mind, and you could really say a lost cause. Because I could be great and never see. And I don't want to be like that. And I take the ball for this. But through this, God will get his glory. God will get his greatness. I'll be vulnerable for a minute, just just to prove I had destiny. See, I told you I was. Now I'm in my place, and until I get there, I'm gonna work. Move for God. But I'm gonna be safe about it after this incident. But right now, I'm gonna keep in touch with y'all or with myself because every time I look up there, there's nobody looking at me. But I like to think that I have a good imagination because when I see 00, I actually see that the computer just not working, and there's so many people watching that it just broke it broke YouTube, and nobody knows yet because everybody's trying to hide me because I'm so great. So I understand the pressure to being great. You know, I never really understand what too much is given, much is required. That don't mean when you get in God that the devil stop fighting you. That mean when you get in God, he start fighting you with help. So if you need help to fight me, oh, whew, boy. The only thing I'm glad about is that I got it. God gave me a word, and I mean, I don't cry much unless I'm trying to like cry to get out a feeling, and then I'll be better the next morning. But I'm talking about deep, hard, hurt me cry. And I felt, I said, I was listening to TD Jakes, and he was talking about water and spirit being one. Water is spirit, and what is spirit, and spirit is water. And then when you mix the both, so in order for me to get through, because I am chosen, I am different, I am set apart, I have to walk the way Jesus walked. That ain't no choice for me. That's I do that, or I go through problems or go through more situations that wasn't necessary. So I rather not, and learn my lesson. Jesus is real. Hallelujah. Praise God. And I don't mess with nobody's beliefs. That's just my belief, and that's what I live on. And I live on that faith, and I live on that these last 12 years. I ain't gonna up before that, but last 12 years I've been living on the faith and other people's confirmations from God, because now I feel like it comes from him. Random stuff that other people may take for granted. A wind's not blowing and the leaf, it blows right beside me and there's no leaves out. To me, that is confirmation for maybe something I prayed about, or I don't maybe know which one, but it's, to me, a mindset that I keep my relationship with God, because I can't go one day without praying. I feel it. I feel it in my body. I feel it in my mind, and then all of a sudden I get a this slight thing. Go, oh, did you pray today? And because I was so focused and so mad and so determined to be like, you did me wrong. You gonna make me look bad in front of my family. You gonna make me look like I did this on purpose. You gonna make, and I was so mad that last night God gave me this. I don't say God, I would say the devil gave me this dream, and it might be a mix with God, because I can't, I don't know, I'll tell you, but he gave me this dream, and I was standing. At first, it was all black. I was standing in front of a empty room with black walls, and I was standing in front of bars, and I was crying so hard, and I was looking at myself like it was a picture. Like, I'm talking in like it's a mic, my bad. I'm looking at it like it's a picture, and I'm like, wow, why am I crying? And why am I in jail? Like, why am I behind bars? And God said, if had not been for me on your side, you would be behind bars for killing this man. And then the moment after that, like the moment the God said that God was gone, whatever happened, boom, boom, speckles, bye bye. And then I saw, I felt the dream was real. I felt it. I could feel me, and I felt everything replayed. The day had already happened, so everything that happened that day replayed, but replayed differently. And because I responded differently in my dream, I attacked him. Like he was saying something, and he went to lay down, and all I remember is me walking like a zombie, and I saw his head saw his head like 3 times, and then I had a knife in my hand, and then I just felt me stabbing him and 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 stabbing him, and then all of a sudden I woke up crying. Did not stop crying until I talked to Sister Lindsay. I'm still crying. I talked to Sister Hope. I'm still crying. I'm start. I talked to my best friend Crystal. I'm still crying. I want to call my home. I want to call, but I'm in my head. I'm like, but there's nobody that I can call that will probably not shame me for all that I do. I just need to hear that I know I did wrong, but I can get out of this. And I just wanted to hear that. I didn't think I could hear that from people who really didn't see me the way I think they see me. So I I just talked to the ones that I knew that was gonna get me out of that, get me out of this mind, get me out of this feeling. I'm stuck in this crying, and I'm stuck in this mode that I feel like giving up. I feel like just throwing in the towel, but I know I can't do that because I'm too close. I know that I can't do this, and so all this was going through my mind, and then this fool leaves the girl that he complains about after he all that stuff in the room, tells me she's a thief, and then purposely put all his jewelry in the drawer. Like he wanted her to steal it. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. So, long story short, I'm trying to minister to this girl. I'm trying to help her out. Okay, I'm saying maybe there's a light in the tunnel. Maybe he brought her here so she can get. And yeah, in a way he did. But at the same time, she took all his stuff, and I said to her, "Hey, how you gonna take a gift, take my spirit, take everything, take the blessing, and take everything that I give you, and then come back and steal me and my people and make it harder on me?" Still didn't get it. I'm crying. God, this is ridiculous. I know I did wrong, but dang. You got other people getting money and they getting good. They standing good, man. I'm out here just doing everything right, and I do one thing, try to get up, and I try to trust this man. Now you gonna make me look stupid, like I ain't even talking about that, man, nigga. I don't get played like this, my nigga. You got to best me up in front of my homies, my nigga. Like I gotta go in. All right. So I took it. I took it. I could, but that wasn't what God wanted me to get. God wanted me to get that everything that I just said, I was doing to him. Because it wasn't that he didn't give me ways out. He knew that I was deceived. He knew that it was a joke. And the moment I told him that you see me and you joke, I should have prayed. I should have said, "Hey God, hey, I need your help," but I didn't. I thought I said, okay, it was my bad. I messed up there, and I kept moving on. Then God showed me something again. I played it off. He apologized. I kept moving on. He did something again. God continually kept giving me signs. What I do? But God, I need this car. If I get a car, God, I know I'll be moving and I can make things happen. You know, when I had my last car, I had 3 jobs. I was doing it up, had a program going. You know, so I thought I had this moment, but not willingly, not really knowing that I was doing that. Man, after I finished listening to TJ and hearing everything he said, and he stopped and he left off with us praising God. And I think I had went into a mode where I was caught up, because when I was done, I started to feel better. I did. I anointed the whole place again. I anointed everything, his shoes, his everything he touched, the microwave, everything, anything, everything. I rebuked the devil and he must flee. Bye bye. I know I have that strength. I know I'm strong. But just because I'm strong doesn't mean he can't use stronger tactics to undermine your strongness, because in every strong person there are weaknesses, and then if you're not aware of your weaknesses, he will be able to jump in and you're gonna have a dry place. And in your dry place, you can either, one, allow the devil to trick you and think you are righteous and holy, and he can continue to throw spirits in you, and he got you all along and you think you saved when you're not. And or you can accept that you are more powerful than him. He is mad at you. He is upset at you. He don't want you to do nothing. He didn't want you to be here. That's why he tried to stop you so many times. And once you realize how great you are, there are people that the devil will use because they are acceptable of being used. Just because you ain't acceptable don't mean they ain't. And you get blinded by riches and fame and money. And I was watching I'm guilty because I'm in love with, like, basketball wives. Like, like, I really like them. Like, I really think they my friends. Like, I be like, Shauna, I be going up here like, girl, she wrong. How you gonna be her friend? You trifling. I be in there like it's my show. You can't treat your life like a show. It's fun to watch. It's cool, but I'm not with you every second, every minute of every day. And I know a lot of people hate me when I say, because I like Tamma, so they always like, oh, you like Tammy, you just like Tammy. I hate when people do that and stereotype her, for one, because she is a strong black woman. Like, I love her because she's straight, she's honest. She ain't about that extra stuff, and she tells you like she see it. Now everybody has a different perception from where they were raised. She from the hood, so she gonna come at you the way she gonna come at you. And I just think people should understand where people come from first before you start knocking on who they are, because all you're doing is knocking on each other, and we can all build each other up. Instead, the devil using you to tear your friend down, and then that you tear other friendships down. So I just say, be smart. Don't don't just trust people because they say they doctors or lawyers and they got businesses, and even if they can prove it, because sometimes the money tied up, they can't get it. They use riches and fames to blind you, especially people who are vulnerable to being loved. You make profiles, because I go online. I feel like if you're being truthful, you shouldn't have a problem. The problem comes when you're lying, and he played his hand very well, and likely so. I will play my hand very well, but this time I will do it completely, and not dating no time soon. I was just looking to get on my feet so I can make a better life for my children's, and other people's children's. And with that 30 minutes of conversation, I thank you, because still I see that it is going to the zeros again. Yeah. So I done broke YouTube again, so it's okay. I know it says 00, but it's okay. It's okay. Cause look, when I get off, I'ma like it. So then it'll be 01. So that means I have a whole lot of people watching, plus me. I like liking my own stuff because normally I'm the only one to look at it. Until you see how great I am, then y'all gonna come in here and be like, oh, I know Kia. You don't know me. You don't know me, Stan. You don't know me, son? I'm just playing. People can't be trusted. No. But, alright, y'all. I'm out. All y'all that's up here. It feels better when look, I did say I was out, but I'm not. I had to come to the room. It did feel better in here. So, I don't know. I wanted to go live when he get home so I can see what a terrible mistake I made. But it's all good. I'm gonna just end out and I'll come to y'all again. You know, if something happens, I still come. If nothing happens, I still come. Just to give you an update. Let you know I'm safe. And God is able. God is able even when you mess up. 3, 4 times, 6, 7, 8 times. But this time I didn't do it on purpose. So God is mercy. But I better listen, cause if I don't, it's gonna be trouble. Nah, but I'm good. I'm in good spirit so far. I don't think I'm gonna hit first and then pray for me. Pray for me. Why are they telling me to rotate? I'm trying to stop. You telling me to rotate. I don't want to rotate. If I wanted to rotate, let me just sit up. Is that going to erase me? Are you sure you want to stop?